Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Angel Galvez, aka Crypto Keeper. I've been doing videos for a little over 4 years. Not a whole lot of videos. I'm not always posting content, not daily like other brothers and sisters posting on crypto. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk about one crypto token that continues to come up in the channels, and I really don't know what to say. I mean, I kind of like it. I don't own any ICP, Internet Computer Token. I understand it, and I don't own any XRP for that matter. And XRP has been getting just a ton of news in the crypto videos as well. So here's the thing. I was interested in ICP back when it was like $2. And during that time, if you all recall, there was like a major crash. Bitcoin was at 18,000 and it had came down from like 65,000 all the way to 18,000. I was hoping it got down to the 10,000 range. And I didn't buy any Bitcoin at the 18,000 range, but I bought a lot of other stuff. And to be honest with you, I have nothing against Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin. I'm just not in Bitcoin, and I don't know if that makes any sense. But just like I'm not in XRP, and just like I'm not in ICP, I think basically I'm all about, and I feel more comfortable making investments in cryptocurrencies that have utility, right? So XRP has utility, ICP has utility, Cardano ADA has utility, Polygon Matic has utility, Ethereum has utility. So I was more interested in those kinds of cryptocurrencies. I'm not in meme coins. I'm not interested in those coins because they don't have utility. So Dogecoin, Elon Musk coin, whatever coin, all those other coins that don't have utility, they're more just there for the purpose of community and fun. I'm not interested in those either. Now, ICP, back to ICP, Internet Computer Token. One of the things that I think interested me the most is that when this token launched, it was like, I remember it was like $680, man. And I was like, wow. And then it just crashed. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't really know all the reasons. I really don't care. So here's my technical chart. Now, I don't have all that fancy stuff in the computer. Like, I don't have all that fancy stuff because it's just quicker for me to do it this way. And I'm not a technical guy, so that's all good. And plus, you need software. You need software that's a little expensive. You got to pay every month, and you got to subscribe to it, and all of that good stuff. I mean, over the year, I'd rather just take those savings and put it into crypto. And so that's kind of how I buy my tokens, is I keep it cheap. And I think that's a message for you too, man. Like, you don't need to look like everyone else out there. I think you just need to understand kind of where you're at and how to do things. And the pen and paper is like a lot cheaper than the software on some of these computers, and all of the technical analysis that they do using all sorts of different types of examples of different charts to tell you different stories, right? Like how you can predict this and predict that. And anyhow, here's the bottom line. Of course, I'm off a little bit on this issue, but it's just an example. We're talking 620 when it first launched, and bam, it just went all the way down, and then it just kind of boom, pumped up a little bit, and then just sort of kind of did that thing. Not too long ago, right around over here, if you could see that little mountain right there, it was $20. So it was $2 here. You can see that right there. It was $2 here, right there, $2, and then it was $20 when it pumped. And I didn't buy here, and then it went to $20. And recently, Bitcoin had went down to like 48,000, and so during that dump or during that crash or whatever you want to call it. We're talking about a month ago. ICP is hovering around the $6.80 and 7.25, 7.13, around $7. So can ICP, that's all the videos. That's why I'm making this video. All the videos, everyone out there is saying ICP is gonna go to 1,000. ICP is gonna go to 800, right? ICP is gonna be 500. ICP is gonna be in these $100 ranges. Can it potentially come back to its all-time high? Can it do that? Of course, anything can happen in crypto. That's what I've learned. In crypto, anything can happen. But even if you bought at $2, I could have bought at $2.50. To be honest, it was like $2.50 or $2.20. I remember seeing it at that price, and instead of buying ICP at $2 and stuff, I stacked up on all my other coins. So like I stacked up on Ethereum when it was $1,600. I stacked on Polygon. I stacked up on Cardano ADA. I made some swaps for Meld, and I made some. I bought some other coins that were like on decentralized platforms, and I picked up a few NFTs. These are the non-fungible tokens, and I picked up some other stuff, but I didn't pick up ICP. But now, I made a video prior to this video or previous to this video, and I mentioned that I dumped about 7,000. I have a little more than 3,000 since then. It's been about a month, and I've added to my cash flow, and I've added about another $1,000. So I got about $4,000, and I was thinking, maybe I'll split 2,500 in ICP, and maybe I'll do some XRP. I'm not totally convinced with XRP because honestly, I own some AMP Flexa. If you've heard of AMP Flexa, I own some of that, and that's not doing too well. If I was to put a chart on AMP here, basically it's kind of had the same thing. It was around 12 cents. I bought, and just kind of do this. I bought it at 0.04 cents, down to 0.02 cents, all the way down to 0.0033. At one point during that same crash, that same example I gave over here when Bitcoin was at 18,000, AMP was at 0.0015. And then now AMP is right around that 0.003. I'm talking about AMP Flexa, right? AMP Flexa. The Flexa network. And so I bought AMP and I didn't buy XRP because at the time I just wanted to keep it. I wanted to keep it KYC. I wanted to keep it legal. I wanted to do it off of an exchange that was in the U.S. I wanted to do it on an exchange that in the U.S. was approved as an exchange, and so I just want to keep it legal. I want to keep it clean. I want to keep it right. So that was my motivation, not picking up XRP back when it was like, a penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies. There was just a different way of doing that. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. The point is, I bought AMP instead of XRP. Now I'm at a point where should I put all my money in ICP, or should I split my money and buy a little ICP and some XRP and see what happens? Let it ride for another 2 to 3 years, and maybe I'll come back and I'll show this. And what if it does? And so that's kind of where I'm thinking. Like ICP is actually a great technology. It's just it's not performing. But that's okay if it's a great technology and it's gonna get adopted, and who knows? Even if it went just back to the $20 at 7, well, I pretty much double my money, right? 2 times. And so that's kind of where I'm at. Like if it went up to $100 in 4 years, right? So remember, I'm playing the long game. So if it went $100 in 4 years and I bought it down here at 6 something or 7. I'm waiting for it to kind of come down to like about the $5 range. I think it will, honestly. And so I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to get in right around here, just because I'm gonna dump about $2,500. That's gonna be my price. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm not fully convinced. I feel like I should just put my 3,000. I was gonna do 500 XRP and like 2,500 ICP. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I mean, I really kind of care. Maybe you know more about ICP and XRP more so than I do. I'm not gonna pull the trigger yet. I'm gonna probably wait about another couple months. I think December is always one of those months where historically just the markets don't do so well. So October, November, December is going to be a really key, critical month for me. And that's where I think, if I can accumulate a little more and have about $4,000 by then, $5,000 maybe. That's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do one last dump because I really, truly feel 2025, there's just a lot that I don't know, a lot that people are not sharing. I mean, you got to read between the signs. If there's a major economic crash in 2025, I mean, the housing bubble, the issues with all of the housing, the issues with just the economy is so unstable. I mean, if there is a major crash like we haven't seen before, Robert Kiyosaki, there's, even with recently, what's his name? Warren Buffett, selling all that stock. These guys, they're smart, man. I mean, they spend a lot of money to know information, because they want to keep their money, and not only keep it, they want to quadruple their money, and they're not gonna go. They're not stupid people, is what I'm saying. But those people are at a higher level with information and knowledge that we just don't have, and you have to kind of just let your sixth sense sort of kind of lead you in this stuff. At least I'm just saying this for me. Like I do that. I truly feel 2025 is going to be weird, man. It's just going to be weird. And if it does happen, well, crypto is going to come down with it too. But it ain't going to be the doom unless the world's ending, man. Unless that happens, well, shoot, it won't matter what price you bought it, because it's all over. But if it's not yet, and we have a major crash, and it's the beginning of something, it's going to impact crypto too. So whatever prices we're talking about right here, right now, this is going to be like sliced by 40-50%. So possibly in this major crash, Bitcoin can go down to 15,000, 10,000, and all of these other cryptocurrencies, including ICP and XRP and Cardano and ADA, and all of these others could go down 40 more percent. So if that happens, I kind of feel like, man, if I throw $4,000 right now, I won't have that $4,000 to throw in 2025. So it's a bit of a risk in that sense for me to just sort of kind of like, should I wait or should I not wait? Sometimes I don't like waiting because then you miss out. I missed out on Bitcoin. I could have bought Bitcoin at that $18,000 level, $16,000 level, and then it just bam, it went all the way to 70,000. So I feel like, I could have made a little money right there, but I didn't. I bought a lot of crypto, and a lot of that crypto didn't kind of spike up like Bitcoin did. So that's just me. That's how I'm doing it. I just wanted to share this ICP chart with you. Appreciate you. Thank you. I know it ain't all fancy, but that's how I'm able to put more money into my crypto bags. Peace. Take care. Al rato.